pins won't hold the throttle right this morning. Leather sits wrong across the back, just pulling tight like rope around the fence post. Mouth full of something cold and flat. No reason I can name, no face behind it. Just a body doing what the body does. Skin gone strange on my own bones at daylight. Sweat on my palms before the engine was. It's already here.
It's already here.
Doesn't need a door. It's been inside.
Already here.
Already here. Knife on my seat, blade up, left deliberate. My route to the highway already known. Bartender I've drunk with 15 winners finds his hands real interesting. Won't look home. Message in the ground on my truck window, 3 words pressed by someone's careful thumb. Whoever wrote it knew which lot I'd park in, knew the hour, knew where I'd be from. It's already here.
It's already here.
Doesn't need a door. It's been inside.
Already here.
Already here. Engine behind me on the ridge road, reload. Something my own skull manufactured, can't say. Figure been sitting in my rear view 3 miles, or a stranger going the same way. Diner I've eaten at since I was 30, corner booth like a room with no way out. Highway stretching like a hall to nowhere. Every mile I know is turning on me now. It's already here.
It's already here.
Doesn't need a door. It's been inside.
Already here.
It was always here. I know what I've done. Know the face I turned from on a back road. Know the name I didn't say when saying it. Might have cost me something I wasn't ready. This was settled before I felt it settle. Noose don't need to drop to do its work. It's already.
Already.
It's already.
Already.
registers. Grips bite hard into both palms. Engine block throbs between the ribs. Exhaust hits the back of the throat raw. Fuel smells sharp, metallic alive. Boot finds the peg, weight drops forward. Muscle locks, body goes rigid. Downshift, RPM spike. Throttle resistance fights back. Wrist torques hard, chassis bucks, come on! Hit it! Throttle wide open, open. Asphalt screams back. Throttle wide open, open. No grip, no slack. Hit it, yeah! Come on! Go! Go! Lean angle drops, knee skims, asphalt grain, G-force presses hard through the sternum. Vision narrows, peripheral cuts black, horizon pulls vertical, not forward. Road surface blurs, grain becomes static, weight transfers, front fork compresses, breath comes short, chest wall contracts, tack red lines, hand holds, body answers. Downshift frame shutters hard. Open engine screams. Lock down. Hold the line. Go. Now. Throttle wide open. Open. Asphalt screams back. Throttle wide open. Open. No grip, no slack. Hit it. Yeah. Come on. Go. Throat goes dry at sustained velocity. Forearms burn, tendons hold the argument. Time compresses, seconds flatten thin. Adrenaline coats the back of the tongue. Muscles remember before the brain does. Every tendon locked into the machine. This isn't movement, this is conversion. They see the leather cracked and stained with road. Yeah, they see the iron crossing what it's old. They count the scars and write their own reports. Disposable, they say, the kind the law exports. My name gets passed around in certain rooms. They've drawn their verdict like men drawing tombs. But every word they file, every charge they stack, ain't changed a damn thing. suits for open sky. Burned the bridge to your world, watched it die. Watched it burn low. The bike don't lie, the road don't make excuses. I paid the toll and walked off with the bruises. Knew the price before I laid my hand. Paid it all, chose the margins, built them into lane. Every charge they stack, every door they lock, still standing. I am what I chose to be. No court, no cross, no creed. Carved it with my own two hands. Yeah. Born to hold this ground I stand. I am what I chose to be. What I chose. Quite a man, father's hand I never let him hold. I know what's gone, I counted every cost, every single one. Now is regret, with eyes wide open cold. What I carry ain't a wound, it's just the weight of choosing hard and choosing it complete. Ain't asking for a thing. Every time. Still choosing, still breathing free. I am what I chose to be. That's right. Walk it straight. Knuckle split on a Hazard County wrench. Cold fall, settling off the rigid black mountain. Riding troublesome creek road with two-stroke oil. Burning in the back of my throat like raw corn liquor. Engine rattle sitting in my sternum bone. Leather warm thin where my elbows always been. Handlebars vibrate right up through my palms, yeah. Pipes crack the hollow open, hollow swallows the sound. Holler Born, ridge run deep. Ain't got a gravity set what this mountain keeps. Body shaped by ridge line, road and cold seam floor. That I'd take if you offered me the door. Club patch sewn by my daddy's second wife. Tug fork boards, don't ask what another man rides for. Metal one, blood still in the groundwater around here. Bootleggers taught us legality's a rich man's law. Red River Gorge on a Thursday, running low. Trace Mountain, cutting fog before the state boys wake. Ain't no HR man gonna hire a kind of Bailey. No. So we build our own economy on what the ridge will take. Holler Born, ridge run deep. Ain't got a gravity set what this mountain keeps. Body shaped by ridge and line, road and coal seam floor. Holler Born, no exit I'd take if you offered me the door. Road black, mountain midnight fog so thick, headlight just a smear on wet black top. Brothers lying behind me, pipes all idle, jaw tight, blood running hard and hot. Pull up at Shorty's, gravel on the boot, not exchange that nod that don't need words. Ain't running from this place, no. This place is running through me, bone and blood. Ain't got a gravity set what this mountain keeps. Body shaped by ridge line, road and coal seam floor. Oh, Holler Born, no exit I'd take if you offered me the door. Holler Born, yeah. Blueprint lived inside my steel before the torch had ever sang. Big G welder stitched my spine together, frame tube to frame tube, seam by seam. Boring bar turned to tolerance, cylinders bored to spec and true. Tap and die cut every thread, torque wrench clicked it at 32. Head bolt seated gasket set, every measurement earned its place. No shortcut written in my metal, no guesswork left inside my case. His hands knew every joint, every joint. His hands knew every seam, every seam. What he built with iron intention became more than it could seem. He built it bolt by bolt. He built it, well Jet size 0.085, air fuel ratio mapped by field. Carburetor needle set by ear, not by chart, by what he heard. Paint stripe follow the frames on line, function and beauty, one true word. Hand foul parts for smoother flow, exhaust pipe tune for tone and pull. Every choice he made was reason, every modification full. His hands knew every joint, his hands knew every seam, What he built with iron intention became more than it could seem. He built it bolt by bolt, he built it weld by weld. What a craftsman understands completely is the only thing that holds. Every stroke of the wrench writes something deeper into the metal. Deeper, deeper, deeper into the metal. Deeper, deeper into the metal. Third man stripped the old paint back, found the first builder's mark still there. Cylinder walls worn but honest, every surface spoke its own language clear. He read what came before him, respected what the steel had learned, didn't strip the work to nothing, kept the character that had been earned. Rebuilt the seals, reseated valves, retorqued the head with knowing hands, understood the original intent and honored what the blueprint planned. I am what they loved enough to understand. I am made of knowledge laid on knowledge. Every owner pressed their hands to mine. Not bought, built, not owned, no. Every dentist solved the equation, every weld a cornerstone. I am the sum of their intentions. I am what they built to last. I am proof that hands still matter. I am what they built to last. Built to last. Built to last. Rode out of Toza in '73, leather and asphalt and wide open free. Wanted poster nailed to a post office wall, a face you could see, a name you could call. Crossed county lines where the lawmen were slow, fled into the badlands, let the cold wind blow. Vanished like smoke when the highway went black. The law wore a badge you could see from the back, yeah. Then something blinked on a tower out west, a signal I couldn't outrun or arrest. What happens when the sheriff's got no face. What happens when the wanted sign is date and not a place? Tell me. They don't hunt you down with horses that track you through the air. You can't run, can't hide. The badge dissolved to frequencies and you're already there. Wanted in the cold. 2003, I gassed up outside Flagstaff at dawn. Credit card pinged, the record was drawn. Camera in the parking lot called my plate clean. My location uploaded to some faceless machine. Tossed out the cell phone, rode hard south, but the tower already logged every route. They built the net slow so you wouldn't feel caught. Digital warrants for crimes that you thought can't say it, but it's there. We're private, we're yours, we're between you and God. Now metadata's the bounty, algorithms the ride. Riding blind, what do you outrun when the road's got eyes? What do you become when your movement's the cry? Tell me now. They don't hunt you down with horses. They already know your name. Unseen, undone. I'm wanted but I'm invisible. The system and I are the same. Ghost inside the code. Inside the code. Keys on the table, back in the lot. License plates a beacon I cannot unhook. My face is filed somewhere cold, somewhere cold. Every road I take is law. Every road I take is law. I rode to be free, now freedom's a flag, just a flag. They planted inside me. Do I go dark, go quiet, go ghost, or just go?
They know the ink that runs from wrist to collar, 30 years of choices pressed into skin. They know I don't apologize or holler. They know the shape of where I've always been. You've seen me walk through that door every winter, the way a room goes quiet when I sit. My laugh got louder when I felt it splinter, the part of me I couldn't counterfeit. But you've seen my left hand shake on certain mornings when nobody's looking at the glass. That's not from drinking, that's from 20-odd warnings I never gave myself before the chance had passed. Everybody knew my name out there. Nobody knew the weight of what I carried. They counted all my sins with such great care. Not one of them knew how long I'd tarry. It was November, I remember the cold garage, Billy Crane laid out and nobody crying. I sat down on the concrete by that motorcycle and wept like I was the one who was dying. 45 years old and I was shaking. I pressed my face against my sleeve and let it go. Not for the cameras, not for what was breaking, just because I loved him and he'd never know. The guys were at the bar already toasting, and I was on the floor an hour at least. I wiped my face, went in, kept up the coasting, put on the thing they needed, not the least. Nobody saw that, not one soul. Everybody knew my name out there. Nobody knew the weight of what I carried. They counted all my sins with such great care. The man beneath the myth was never married to any of the things they said I was. I don't know why I'm telling you this, Padre. You're not gonna write it down or pass it on. I'm not looking for a prayer or a pardon. I just needed someone here before I'm gone. I held that 30 years like a stone in my chest. A man like me, you don't cry, you don't crack. But it happened and I kept it and I dressed it every single day and never looked back. That's the thing about the life you build from hardness. It keeps you standing but it cuts off air. And the last thing that you want is for the darkness to be the only honest thing still there. So I'm saying it right here to you. That's all. Everybody knew my name out there. Nobody knew the weight of what I carried. They counted all my sins with such great care. The man beneath the myth just wept for someone he loved and kept it. That's enough. Hollister, California, 4th of July, 47. 4,000 riders descended on a town of 4,000 souls. Returning soldiers couldn't fit the assembly line future, so they straddled knucklehead engines and claimed the open road. Discharged from the Pacific, discharged from the European theater. They'd organized under fire. Brotherhood wasn't theory, it was operational. Leather cuts, bearing hands, stitched insignia, regional markers of belonging. Men who'd held a perimeter now drew one around themselves. Built for protection, structured like a regiment. The seed and the institution never separate. Patch on the back denotes chapter and territory claim. Bylaws ratified, hierarchy maintained by enforcement. Prospect earns his colors through a year of demonstrated loyalty. The code is the contract, breach it and the institution responds. Patching gasoline, patching gasoline. By 53, Oakland had a president named Barger, not yet 20. Chapter systems replicated northward, southward across state borders. National bylaws standardized what had been regional arrangement. Patch ownership codified as intellectual property of the mother chapter. Revenue streams followed organizational expansion as a natural consequence. Protection of territory translated directly into protection as commerce. Freight routes, distribution networks, the same logistics men had run in wartime. Redirected toward enterprises the federal government documented carefully. Loyalty that cohered under fire holds just as firm around the criminal enterprise. Patch on the back denotes chapter and territory claim. Bylaws ratified, hierarchy maintained by enforcement. Prospect earns its colors through a year of demonstrated loyalty. The code is the contract, breach it and the institution responds. Patching gasoline, patching gasoline. Consider the composite profile, document across prosecution records. Factory worker, veteran, second-generation immigrant, where civilian society offered assembly lines in anonymity. The institution provided rank, ritual, and recognized identity. Presented with institutional demand, he finds morally objectionable. He calculates expulsion means return to invisibility. Compliance means remaining inside the only structure that claimed him. Sociologists call this a course of dependency. He called it brotherhood. The mechanism doesn't require evil men to produce harmful outcomes. It requires ordinary men inside systems with total loyalty demands. The institution survives, the individual negotiates or dissolves. Patch on the back, the paradox is permanently inscribed. Communities built on exclusion exclude their own members eventually. Systems forged to reject society's rigidity grew more rigid than society. The institution that promised belonging consumed the men who built it. Patching gasoline, the code and the consequence. Patching gasoline, patching gasoline, patching gasoline, patching gasoline, patching gasoline, patching gasoline, patching gasoline. I keep the calendar, I keep the peace. I know which wives to see depart at the feast. His jacket hangs by the door, not mine to claim, but I've run this house longer than he's held that name. I don't flinch when the law knocks, steady as stone. I count every favor, every debt, every loan. The patch is his, the knowledge mine. Old ladies know where the real borders lie. Old ladies know what the bylaws won't say. We love who we love, we learn how to stay. Our loyalty runs deeper than leather and thread. We carry the living right next to the dead. We know, old ladies know. He showed me the patch like a promise, like proof. Said wear it on your jacket, we're not even official truth. I learned the club history through the walls overheard. Figured out the difference between chosen and claimed on a word. Why does his brotherhood always come first? I asked what the old ladies stopped asking years back. They smile like they know something. I'm still on the track to learn, to learn. Old ladies know what the bylaws won't say. We love who we love, we learn how to stay. Our loyalty runs deeper than leather and thread. We carry the living right next to the dead. We know, old ladies know. I packed one bag, I left on a Tuesday. My daughter never learned the hand signs or the highway. The old ladies still call me the first of the month. I don't pick up as often as I once. I know why they stay. I stayed 11 years. I know what that belonging cost and what it clears. I don't attend the reunion, I don't need to go back, but I don't judge the women who still love that life on that track. Old ladies know what the bylaws won't say. We love who we love, we learn how to stay. Our loyalty runs deeper than leather and thread. We carry the living right next to the dead. We know, Lord, we know. Old ladies know. I chose to stay, I chose to trust, I chose to go. We all chose different, we all chose something real. The club don't name the power we hold or the deals we seal. Our homes, our children, our leaving, our return. That's the ground they never owned. That's the ground they never owned. We held what couldn't be held, we loved what wouldn't bend. We built our strength in the rooms they never entered. In the rooms. Old ladies know what the bylaws won't say. We love who we love, we learn how to stay. Our loyalty runs deeper than leather and thread. We carry the living right next to the dead. We carry them, old ladies know, we know. Old ladies know. sits with his back against the wall, always. His jacket bearing every mile he chose. His thumb traces the rim of the glass. His eyes find every exit in the room. She watches him the way you watch a storm that's already made its mind up. Her hand reaches, cost her something real. He doesn't move, but his breathing changes. Two worlds pressing against the same thin glass. You're the danger I can't name out loud.
Can't name it.
My devotion and my ruin sound the same. Your calloused hands on my mother's china. Love don't fix what love creates.
No, it don't.
And I would bleed just from the knowing better. His leather smells like diesel and distance. Her hands are shaking, not from cold. His boots on her white kitchen tiles at dawn, engine ticking as it cools outside. He feels her heartbeat sink beneath his palm, then watches her deliberately pull back. Neither one pretends that didn't happen. She reaches for him knowing what it costs. He stays because leaving proves her right.
Proves it.
Two truths leaning on a single fault line. You're the danger I can't name out loud.
Still can't name it.
My devotion and my wreckage sound the same. Your boots on my white tiles in the gray dawn. Love don't cure what lover makes.
No, it don't.
And I would grieve the gift of knowing better.
Knowing better.
Standing in a parking lot at 2 past midnight. No more fighting left, just what is true. Your hand fits perfect in mine.
Perfect.
And that's exactly why I have to let it go. I'm not choosing you less, I'm choosing what survives us. You can't become what I need.
You can't.
And I can't become the road. You're the danger I can't name out loud.
Never could.
My devotion and my clarity the same. Your calloused hands once held my breaking open. Love don't mend what love laid bare. And I will carry the weight of
Knowing better.
knowing. The most honest thing we ever did was let this be exactly what it was.
What it was.
His motorcycle still sits in the driveway,
just sitting there.
engine cooling in the early light. Her hand pressed once against the window glass and gone. Diesel turned his back toward the door of the night. Yeah, I saw his shoulders lift, then settle down, like a man who'd made his peace before the sound. Cordite hung like sun, split the air in two, before and after. I still live on that scene. His color soaked through dark where red had been. I held the weight of him, held it, and couldn't make it mean a goddamn thing. 8 years of Texas concrete learned slow. How violence becomes the wallpaper, you know. Guards walked the line indifferent as the drain stood in the shower towel cold against my hands. Knew what I'd done and knew I'd do it right. Do it right, not righteous, just the math I understood. Loyalty don't bend to what it should. Just unlocks what I already know. Brotherhood wrapped around my ribs like steel, kept me from drowning in a world I'd never feel. But still don't care what's left inside the chest. It holds you up and slow crushes the rest. The lock I threw the key to, that was me. I'd burn it all and call that loyalty. Yeah, call it loyalty. Sarah set 1 cup out on a Tuesday, just one. Stopped pulling down the second from the shelf. No scene, no words that cut or clear the air, just the particular quiet of a woman who was finished asking. Her eyes went flat the way a candle does, not blown, just burned to nothing where it was. Brotherhood wrapped around my ribs like steel, kept me from drowning in a world I'd never feel. But still don't care what's left inside the chest. It holds you up and slow crushes the rest. Oh, it does. The lock I threw the key to, that was me. I'd burn it all and call that loyalty. Call it loyalty. The young men wear my patch now, wear it clean, no scars to fill the leather. New machine I built, a house of loyalty and blood and brick. Myself inside it, good as mud. Good as mud. There's nothing left to leave to, nothing. No road that runs outside of what I am. I can't be anything but what the club made from the raw material of me. Bar stool sticky where 1,000 drinks have dried. Scarred knuckles wrap the glass like they know why. I caught myself inside the bar back glass. Some stranger wearing all my years in leather, wearing it. He didn't flinch. He knew the math I'd run. He'd trade each year the same and not call it loss. I built this life on loyalty and cost, and there it sits. And there it sits. Same choices. Same choices.
Butterfly carb sinks to 850 RPM. Quarter turn needle, I feel every increment. Tire compound talks through the pegs into my spine. Throttle response at 0.2 seconds, right on time. 82 hertz, the fundamental tone. Every piston firing sequence that I've always known. Yeah, this is the only frequency that quiets the drone. From the garage into the bars, open mouth. 40 voices stacking away to sort them out. Fluorescent flicker, 60 cycles, constant threat. Too much, too fast. Now I finished processing what I heard yet. Throttle hard, ride raw, hold the road down. Leather on my skin keeps me from falling out. Hold it. Run the line between the grip and the scatter. Perform the ritual like none of it matters. Come on, iron on the outside, static underneath. Throttle hard, the engine speaks, so I don't have to breathe. Aren't visceral thrills at 140 decibels of someone else's violence, landing on my nervous system like a physical blow. Leather holds me weighted, keeps the edges from dissolving. Other riders read aggression like a native tongue. I'm running real-time translation, burning out my lungs. The road makes sense, the people cost me something I can't name. Not broken, just a different kind of frame. Drones alive, still complex, but they fit. Truth occupying the same circuit. Throttle hard, ride raw, hold the road down. Leather on my skin keeps me from falling out. But I feel it, I feel everything. Run the line between the grip and the scatter. Perform the ritual and I know what it costs after. I know, iron on the outside. I'm not asking you to sit. Throttle hard, the engine speaks, and so do I, finally. 500cc displacement, 4.2-inch bore, 2.1-inch stroke, 9.5 compression ratio. Primary chain tension, 1/8-inch slack. Valve clearance, intake 0.008, exhaust 0.015, measured exact. This makes sense, 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 this makes sense. 32 PSI, cold 36, loaded, lean angle geometry, 41 degrees, rake and trail, stable. I understand this. Processing and mechanical clinical sight. Grew from the same neurology, opposite light. The same wiring that breaks me open in the bar. Reads a mistimed idol from a quarter-mile far. Not overcoming, not inspiring, just alive. Running my own calibration to survive, yeah. This road wasn't built for how I process it, so I learned every curve and I don't apologize for it.
Southern pass, storms bearing down at my back, color soaked into my spine like ink, no turning from a blood-cut path. The engine talks the way men won't, 30 waiting on confession. Lightning splits the black top open, shows me everything I shouldn't mention. Chrome runs cold against my knuckles, each mile marker's a loaded question. Brotherhood or the man beneath it, there's no safe answer, no concession. The storm don't care.
My chest wide open and the storm keeps pulling me back in. Still don't bend for sentiment, chrome don't lie the way men do. Loyalty or life, I'm still riding and the choice is long past overdue. Shows me Decker's face. He put the blade in without asking. Shows me Rue who took the fall for me, and the debt I've spent 2 years not cashing. The leather holds the shape of fights. I've worn this skin till it fits wrong. Some coats are armor, some are sentence. I've been carrying both too long. Rain comes sideways off the ridge. It hits like accusation. My hands know every road back home. My gut knows my destination.
lights ahead. The club don't know I've been keeping options. The club don't know what I've already said. I'm pulling off this road. No agreement, no permission. Some men walk out clean. I'm walking out on my own commission. The thunder's not a warning, it's a witness. Let it witness. Loyalty of life, brother, or the man I chose to be. Thunder cracks my chest wide open, and I've settled what I need to be. Settled it, settled it. Still don't mourn what it leaves behind. Chrome reflects a stranger's face. Loyalty of life, I chose the burning, and I'll carry that without disgrace. No disgrace. I chose the burning, I chose the burning. Cutoff comes up fast and black. No marker, no mile, no witness. Just asphalt and the choice already made. Grease under the fingernails that soap won't touch. Chain around my neck I wore like a curse I earned. Rode hard through every state that God forgot. Burned the bridges, kept the ash, and never mourned. Left more women crying in the rearview glass. Swallowed fights whole, wore the scars like decoration. 20 years inside this leather skin, a man who chose his damnation like a vocation. Something I can't name. The dog got loud one night and nothing felt the same. Something broke open in the dark. Felt like fire, felt like water, felt like hands I don't deserve. A jail cell at 4 in the morning, concrete floor. Stranger prayed outside my door. I heard every word, Lord, every word. Something broke open in the dark. Grace don't work on men who cross the lines I crossed. That story's for choir boys who still believe in mercy. Felt something real, now I'm calling it a lie. Another drug to make the nightmares less than curse. Is faith just a weakness wearing holier clothes? Another
it lies?
Does it cover men like me?
Blood on wood.
Hands that held nails.
Could it reach this far?
Blood on wood. Was that written down for me?
For me, for me.
Hands that held nails. A price written in the flesh. Redemption's not a feeling, it's an open wound. And I'm pressing up against it. Terrified and breathless.
Terrified, terrified.
If grace is real, then I owe everything I am. And everything I am might not be worth the saving.
Worth the saving.
Blood on wood. Was that written down for me? I held a man down while his wife screamed from the hall. I told myself he had it coming. I tell myself that still. And there's a boy out there,
He'd be grown now.
he'd be grown